Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to get ready for the day. I'm going to show you how I dry and style my hair along with makeup, and then also how I style my outfits. So jumping into my hair, I just took a shower and I wanted to tell you these products that I used. I used the Xenogen Evolve shampoo treatment. It really helps with growing your hair if you've cut it short or if you have hair loss. And this is the Momo shampoo and conditioner, which I love. These products together are amazing. So I'm blow drying my hair and I'm using the Sedu Revolution Light hair dryer. I think this is a great one. It's light, it's compact, and it's strong. So when I focus on my hair, I really want to smooth it out. I have thick hair naturally, and on top of that, I have extensions. So I'm really just focusing on blowing the hairs down and smoothing them together. I don't actually blow dry the front pieces of my bangs because I don't want to put too much heat. So I usually will just twist those back and set it with a clip so that it gets a natural bend in it. I use this Melu hair shield. It's a heat protectant spray. It smells amazing and I love how lightweight it is. And then afterwards I'll be applying this Kerastase serum. I really focus on just smoothing out the front parts to save time, and then I just take the blow dryer and hold it on the hair and just brush it in the back. And then I do the ends all together and it helps really save time. After I blow dry, I apply the Kerastase serum all throughout my hair from the mid to the end, and I'm gonna hop into curling. I'm using a 1-inch Hot Tools curling tool, and I really don't like to take a lot of time doing this. I just think it's so time consuming, so I make it really easy on myself. I don't curl up high on the hair. As you can see, I'm kind of starting in the middle of the hair because again, I don't want that volume in the top. I just want a really pretty bend towards the end. And I always curl the ends of my hair. I know a lot of people like to leave the ends out. They like that peachy look, but I like a really classic look, so I'm curling all the way to the end. So I take a comb and I comb it right away because I don't want it to set too long. I want it to have a really natural finish. And voila, that is how I style my hair. So since I'm doing makeup, I'm pinning my hair back, and I like to use these soft ones because they don't leave a mark. And I take the two sides by my face and I bring them back and they pin them so that they are out of the way while I do my makeup. Moving into makeup, so I'm priming my face with this By Terry Glow Primer. It has a bit of SPF and it leaves a really stunning glowing base. So I like to use this one when I know I'm going to be in the sun and I want my skin to look perfect. Then of course my favorite Dior Face and Body Glow. So I'm applying these with the Giorgio Armani foundation brush, and then I'm blending everything again with a sponge. Giorgio Armani Illuminous Silk Foundation. I love this one. It's really glowy and really stunning finish on the skin. I think this looks good on everyone, honestly. So I'm using Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. This is color 2N. I like to put my concealer under my eyes, and sometimes I'll put it around my mouth and just to really perfect and to really do a light contour. And then I put a tiny bit on my forehead again to just brighten that area. This is the Chanel Soleil Tan. It's a cream bronzer that I absolutely love. I love using this product underneath the powder bronzer. I think the color is just stunning and I love the consistency. I use a really small kind of dense brush and I do small tapping motions. You don't want to drag this product because you don't want to move all of the concealer and foundation underneath. I'm constantly blending with the Beauty Blender. This is one of my favorite products. This is Benefit Benetint. It's a liquid blush. I love this blush. If you can see how pretty it goes on, it really melts into the skin and just looks like you're flushing from within. And the color of this is just beautiful. I'm brightening up a little bit more under the eyes with a NARS concealer because after I do the blush, I really like to just check it out and see what needs to be brightened. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder. I use a really small brush for this because I don't want to have a lot of powder on my face and I can be really precise. So I like to set under the eyes where I did the concealer and then down around my smile lines and around the mouth and a tiny bit on the forehead. Basically any of those areas that can show a little bit of unwanted oiliness. Moving into eyes, I'm using the Dior Backstage 001 Neutrals palette, and I'm using that kind of burnt orange color. I'm taking a really big fluffy brush for this because I want it to be really seamless and really natural, and I just dust it over the entire eyelid. Then taking a tighter, smaller brush, I'm going to put it underneath my eyes, following along the bottom lash line. I'm going to be adding just a tiny pop of a shimmer, and I literally just put a tiny bit in the middle of the eyelid. Using that same palette, I'm going to use it to do my brows. I'm doing a powder brow because I want it to be a little bushy and a little more filled in. So I take a really small brush and I use the dark brown color in the palette and I dust it over my brows, and then I use the Anastasia clear brow gel to set them into place. So this is something I just started doing recently and I love it. I take a brown liquid liner, not a black, because I think it looks a little more smudgy and more natural, and I put it on the inner corners, and then I take it and I put on the outer corners. And I think that doing this really makes my eye pop, and it doesn't have such a harsh look to it because it's a brown and not a black. So it almost looks like a smudgy shadow liner as opposed to a black liquid liner. My favorite Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. So I'm going to apply this on my lashes and then I'm going to let it dry, and at the end I'm going to do another layer of mascara. This is the Dior Backstage bronzer palette and a really big fluffy brush. I'm going to dust it kind of all over the places that I did the cream bronzer to set it and to amplify it a little bit. Just fixing up something under my brows. And I like using a big brush because it doesn't look too precise and it just gives you that really nice bronze. Moving into blush, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic, and I love this one because it has two tones in it and I think it really matches my skin tone. So I already had a little bit of this lip liner on to begin with because I'm just OCD and I always have it on, but this is the Laura Mercier Hazelnut Tea, and I'm putting a tiny bit of concealer in the middle just to make it pop. Second coat of mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash. I like the thickness of this one and I think it really makes it pop. I don't wear lashes, so I think 2 coats is key for me. Voila, that is my makeup look. This is a little bit more of an intense look that I'll do if I know I'm taking photos. Oh, I forgot, I need to set under my contour because we are wearing masks these days and you don't want to sweat your makeup off. So I'm taking my pins out and this is the final look. Now let's get dressed. I just have a few errands to run today, so I want to keep it casual but always chic. I have a million pairs of vintage Levi jeans. I love the way they fit and I love the way they make me feel. They're soft and they're just amazing. I can't go wrong with these. I like to wear really simple, classic clothes. I'm always leaning towards black, white, neutral tones, good pair of jeans. I'm wearing a Style Addict tank top today, and I'm always pairing things with blazers. I love blazers. I think it's so classic. I think it's so chic. My uniform is basically vintage jeans, some type of top, and a blazer on top. Comfortable, it's casual, it's safe, and it looks very put together. As I'm getting dressed, I like to think, what am I confident in? What am I most comfortable in? And what is going to get me through the day? Most of my vintage jeans are from Reformation Vintage, and this is also where my blazer is from. I can't tell you how many things in my closet are from that store. So for shoes, I either do a nice flat or a tiny little pump. It depends really on my comfortability for the day and if I feel like dressing up. And since it's been quarantine and we barely get to dress up anymore, I'm going to put on the little heels just to feel good. I love a tiny little vintage bag. I think it pulls things together and it makes the outfit look just so chic. I like to tuck my blazer behind the bag to show off the waistline, and this is going to be the outfit I'm wearing today. This bag, you guys, is from the Vintage Bar. They do really cute, great, nice vintage bags. So I'm in Los Angeles, that means sunglasses, and I love a small pair of sunglasses. They're just so timeless. So I don't wear a lot of jewelry, maybe a ring, always a pair of gold hoops, and that's really it. Scent, I'm using the Byredo Mojave Ghost. Such a beautiful scent. I like to put it on my wrist and then I spray it and I walk into it to make sure it kind of mists all over my body. I always have a clip with me just because it gets hot throughout the day or my hair is bothering me. Today I'm going to just twist it up because I like driving with the top down, clip it, and then if you use a clip, it really helps so you don't leave any dents in your hair. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me today. I am going to go to the flower shop and get some flowers. And last but not least, don't forget your mask. See you guys next time.